Good morning, students. How are you all? So, today we are here to start up our next chapter. The name of the chapter is Role of Government in the Healthcare. That is definitely your fifth chapters from the part of civics, as we had already completed down the first four chapter of civics. So, today we are going to start up our next chapter, that is chapter number 5. So what we are going to discuss down in this chapter, as from the chapter name you can able to know, we are going to discuss down the health facilities which is being given by the government. So here we are going to discuss down about the health. What is the role of government in the health care in India? How the distribution of resources is going on in our country. Along with that, we will discuss down the financial healthcare services and public and private healthcare system. As we all know that there are government hospitals as well in our country, and along with that we have private hospitals also. So we are going to discuss that in our chapter. The another one is related with the access of resources to the community, and at last we will discuss down about the case study of Kerala and Costa Rica. Kerala is definitely in India and Costa Rica is in South America. So at last we will discuss down the case study of both the states or countries. Okay. So moving further, now we are going to start up the chapter. As we all are aware with the word WHO. WHO means World Health Organization. So what does World Health Organization defines about the health, or how they consider a health? A state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. A person complete physically healthy, a mentally healthy and socially well-being person, and only the absence of diseases is not considered as a healthy person. When a person is completely physically fit, mentally healthy and socially well-being, only then he is considered to be the healthy one. Okay, a person is considered healthy when he or she is able to remain free from illness and injuries. So definitely the health is getting, a good health is able to get down only when we have the availability of definitely clean drinking water. Clean drinking water is very much necessary. If we are drinking a water that is full of impurities, definitely we are not able to get a good health. Along with that, a sufficient amount of food. Hunger is the biggest element of the illness in our body, because if we are not getting a sufficient amount of food, we don't expect that our health condition is good. And the proper rest is also very much important. A good sleep is definitely result in a sound body. Along with that, sanitation, if the surrounding cleanliness is also very important, and a pollution free environment is very much mandatory to live a life in a healthy and a better way. Okay, so here is one extract. As you all are aware how we are going to attempt this extract, what you have to do, firstly you have to read down the extract. The name of extract is Health in India. So definitely in the extract you will came to know about the health conditions and how it is pursued down by in India and by the various organizations. So firstly you have to read down the extract, and after reading the extract you have to attempt down the question that is given below. So here are two questions. What were the findings of the 2014 UNDP Human Development Report? So first one is definitely India has fallen behind most of its immediate neighbors on the key health and quality of life indicators. So first one is this point, and the second point is representing that every other country in the region except Pakistan also spends a higher proportion of its national income on public health care. Okay, so the next one is representing which neighboring countries have surpassed India into the Human Development Index, that is Bangladesh, Nepal and Bhutan. These are the neighboring countries that has surpassed India in their Human Development Index. Moving further, now we are going to discuss down the role of government in the health care of India. So what is the main role of government? As health care, to maintain the health care in India is very much essential and very much important. So definitely the government is playing any role for the betterment of health in India. So what are those rules? Clean water is being provided or checked by the government officers or the government officials. Pollution free environment is definitely the duty to maintain, or we can able to say a role of a government to maintain all such kind of things in our country. Sufficient food, equal amount of food must be given to poor and the richer people. If someone in our country is sleeping without food, so it is kind of responsibility of a government to provide them a food so that they can able to live a healthy life as well. A clean surrounding to that is very much essential. So definitely we all are aware that government are doing lot of efforts for providing us a clean surrounding, and definitely when we are able to grasp all such kind of things like a good clean drinking water, pollution free environment, sufficient food and clean environment, we can able to prevent ourselves from the various diseases. As you all are aware, in the present time period, as we all are facing from the COVID-19, so the problem that is arising in worldwide, we can able to say the pandemic is actually worldwide. So what are the main suggestions which is given by the WHO? The main suggestions to prevent ourselves from such kind of a viruses is given by the WHO is only that we have to maintain our hygiene. We have to maintain our surrounding. We need a good environment. We need a cleanliness around us, around our body. So definitely for that we are continuously cleaning our hands. After some time we are using masks just to provide a safe environment or a pollution free environment that help us to prevent us from the disease. So definitely the role of government, you can able to understand how the government is performing in such a condition just to prevent people from these kind of diseases. Along with that, the government, private organizations and NGO also try to prevent and treat ill by providing facilities like health center, hospitals, clinic, laboratories, mobile dispensaries, medical aids are also being given to the people who are living in that country. As we all are aware, the government is also taking the initiative, but along with the government there are various private organizations as well. There are various NGOs as well who are doing lot for the better health of the people. Even some special facilities are being also given to the poor and the needy people. Okay, so here one is fact file. Urban population face higher risk association with smoking, urban stress, inappropriate, improper, we can able to say, eating and irregular speaking pattern. As the people who are living in urban areas or who are living in the cities or we can able to say who are living in the towns have the more chances to face down the health problems, just because they don't have a proper eating method. They don't have an irregular sleeping pattern. They don't have taking their health so much seriously. They are indulging themselves in the problems like smoking, and they are eating such kind of things which will directly or adversely affect their health. Okay, so definitely you can able to understand how much is important to maintain a good health. So as you all are aware with the fact that we have different level of government, that is central government, and further we have a state government. Now state government is there to check out each and everything which is happening in our state. So state government, it is the responsibility of the state government to check out whether the basic amenities or the things, basic amenities means उनकी ज़रूरत की चीज़ें, लोगों की ज़रूरत की चीज़ें, whether they are getting it properly or not. So the government is mainly working for the welfare of the people. Their main activity that is being done by the government is doing the welfare of the people by providing them various health facility, by providing them some social or moral facilities, we can able to say. Okay, so along with that the government tries to provide special care to the vulnerable group. Vulnerable groups include the children's are there, the women's are there, the elder peoples are there, so special needs people are there. So whenever they want, the government is providing them some kind of special facilities. Okay, along with this, the government is also trying to reduce down the poverty and inequality. Inequality is representing to the discrimination that is done on the basis of caste, color, religions. So when everyone is treated down equally, so definitely this kind of discrimination vanish down or remove down from our country. So definitely the government is trying to reduce down the poverty and inequality by taking care of the different income groups. Like in our country, if I talk about it, is not like each and every person is included in the nature one. Some are poorer as well. So it is very difficult for the poor people to get each and everything at a higher rate. So government is providing them things at the lower prices so that they also can have the ability to afford this. So various important steps are being taken down just to create awareness among the people, like preventive actions are being discussing down with the people, self-care is being discussing down with the people, risk reducing factors are there to all such kind of things are done just to ensure the good health of the people. When a healthy mind is, have you ever heard this quote, a healthy mind always result in a healthy or a sound mind or a sound body. When we have a healthy body, only then we can able to do good things, only then we can able to grasp a good success. Okay, so here is one example given, like the India for State Food is there. It is a movement which among the Indian farmer, consumers and the Indian government, just to ensure that all the citizens of the country have the access or they are getting safe food and toxic substances what is actually necessary for their health. It is just a program to ensure that all the people who are living in India are getting the basic amenities in the terms of food or eating the food at the sufficient amount or at the proper amount. Okay, so moving further, if I talk about the various technological advancement are doing on in our country, but as we all are aware that it is very difficult for the poorer section to get all such kind of technology in use, because these technology or these medical healthcare facilities that is very much technologically advanced is quite high in price. So it is difficult for the poor people to get all benefit from all such kind of things. So the poor section, as we are able, it find it very difficult to access these services. The government faces dilemma. Dilemma is representing the problematic situation to unequal access, chronic poverty and unadjusted distribution of resources led to the conflict about the use of public resources. Now the problem is arising that we have definitely the technology, but the technology is not going to the poor people. They don't have an access to how to use this technology, they don't have an access to the technology. So definitely when they are not getting the technology in a proper manner, so how we can able to say that they are getting the benefits that is prevailing in our country. Okay, so distribution of resources in an equal manner is actually very important in our country or very much mandatory for us. So what is included in the distribution of resources, as we had already discussed down, we have different level of government, that is central government and state government. So definitely it is very difficult for the central government to check out whether the resources are being distributed in each and every state equally or in each and every town equally. So for that purpose, to check out at the state level, definitely we have a state government. So state government, what does done by the state government? The state government make law on the subject listed in the state list, like public health, water and sanitation. So all such kind of things that is very much essential for the state is being checked under the control of the state government. For that they have a different made a different kind of plans as well, like the planning commission is there, which was formed to take over the responsibility to access country resources and making plans for the best utilization, how much country has the resources and how we can able to utilize them properly. All such kind of plans are being made by the planning commission. the main motive of this planning commission is to distribution of resources in equal and in proper way. So definitely they are making 5-year plans for what happen in that the various training programs are being done, or various it provide training and made various efforts to combat the major public health problems. So the main motive behind that is just to increase down the life expectancy. Life expectancy means जीने की क्षमता. Just to increase down the life expectancy in the 5 decades, which is increases from 50 years to over 64 years in 2000. So what is the increase of life expectancy? Like if I talk about in the previous time period, it is considered that a person who is of 50 years can be die at any time. It is not like that. The person is not be considered as much younger or before the age of or after the age of 50 years. But now if I talk about the person is of 64 years, so definitely the life expectancy is considered to be the increased in 2000. Okay. So we all are aware the various programs are being started down by our government, and if I talk about our honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they established down Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog, the full form of that is National Institution for Transforming India. The full form of Niti Aayog, N stands for National, I stands for Institution, T stand for Transforming, and I stand for India, and is established down on January 1, 2015, and to replace the planning commission. The primary reason behind the set of Niti Aayog is to encourage the participation of the state government of India in economic policy making process. So the main motive which is being started behind starting down of Niti Aayog is just one, that they just want to increase the participation of the state government, because the central government thought that it is very much difficult for the planning commission to check out each and every sphere that is going on in our state. So the state government is very much necessary to check out the functioning that is happening in our state. Okay. So Niti Aayog emerges a think tank as a formulate plans to take the central and the state government level to implement different policies. It involves the villages also into the development process, thus safeguard the interest of the deprived section of the society. As you all are aware, how does the state government work? The state government check out the functioning that is going on in the state, and along with that they are checking out the functioning of the villages, towns or villages as well. Like we have the panchayat in the villages, but whatsoever problem is being faced by the panchayat is directly going to the state government. So the central government and the state level government is just working on one motive, that each and every people in India, each and every person who is living in India get the maximum benefits of whatsoever medical facilities or the healthcare facilities or the basic amenities what they required, get a best and a better use for them. Okay. So moving further, you can able to see the first meeting of the governing council at the Niti Aayog was there. So moving further, the next one which we are going to discuss down is a paradox, resources and facility. So what is included in the paradox, resource and the facilities available? So what are the main resources and facilities that are available to us? Definitely we all are aware that India's population is very much high, or we can able to say we have a huge number of population and lot of manpower. That we have number of man to work in that sphere as well, because we have a lot of manpower, and manpower is considered as the highest power, because if a man think he is capable or he has ability to do anything. Okay. So various medical facilities are being also available in our country. Large number of hospitals are there, medical colleges are there, doctors are there in India. We definitely produce and export a lot of medicine equipments and machinery. We export the medicine equipments to the another country as well. And if we take down the number into our account, or if we collect each and everything into one account, so we can able to create awareness among the people as well, and create up a nation free of disease and health issue. But somehow the society is unable to get this, because of that because the reason behind that is definitely they don't have access to medical care facility. Large number of people in India still don't have access to medical care facility, access की वो उस चीज़ को grasp नहीं कर पाते, वो उस चीज़ को ले नहीं पाते. The reason behind that is lack of adequate medical facilities. It might possible in that particular area the medical facilities are not properly available there, too much distance from the facilities. The distance is very much from that particular area. Like if we are living in Malot or Giddadwa, it is the medical facilities. If I talk about, sometime it was possible that a particular treatment is not there in your locality and you have to go to any other state just to get a treatment there. Lack of distance, or distance is actually very much just to access these medical care health facilities. Inadequate transportation to the facility, we don't have that much transportation facility to get this. Absence of competent medical professions in the area, definitely problem arises. We don't have that much skilled medical professionals in our area. Along with that, if I talk about diseases, there are mainly two types of diseases. The first one is representing life-threatening disease, that include TB, cancer, malaria. As we all are aware that TB, tuberculosis, cancer, malaria are affecting our people a lot. Number of people are died just because of these problems, or just because of these diseases. And along with that, the second type of diseases are waterborne diseases, that include the jaundice, hepatitis, diarrhea. And so what happened, around 21% of our communicable disease that we get from each other. So we still are unable to provide a clean environment to the people. We are still unable to provide a clean drinking water to the people, that definitely result in the health problems to the people, because safe environment is the only solution. A good health or getting good health, when we don't have a good hygiene, we don't have a good safe drinking water, we don't have a clean environment, how can we able to protect ourselves from these kind of diseases? So that mainly the diseases are of two types. The first one is related with the life-threatening disease, and the second one is waterborne disease. Another one, as we are discussing, from the independence we are doing a lot for our country. We are doing a lot for the betterment of country. We are discussing the programs like which is very much betterment for which is very much essential for the country. But still in our country, if I talk about present time period, people are facing the problem like undernourishment, they are facing the problem like malnutrition. What does this means? That a child is under the weight, child is underweight, he is not getting the proper feed in his childhood because of poor families. The poor family is unable to give them the proper feed to the child, so the child remains undernourished, or we can able to say a malnutrition. These kind of problems definitely result in a bad health. So government, it is the duty of the government or responsibility of the government to check out the people who are suffering from such kind of a problem. So our government also taking lot of efforts for that, as they are making the BPL cards, and those cards are providing the basic amenities to the people or the food to the people, but still we are unable to give the food to all the people. Some of the sections are there, those who are not getting these kind of benefits. So government has to check out those amount of people who are not getting these kind of benefits and facing their health problem. As we discussed down, various programs are being started by the government. So the name of programs are like Integrating Child Development Services, that is ICDS, National Midday Meal Scheme. The another one is National Rural Health Mission, and the Public Distribution System has been launched in order to deal the problem of undernourishment. So these all such kind of a programs is being started down by the government. So okay, so here is one search of, you have to search it by yourself, find out more about life threatening disease. We had discussed down the various problems that is related with the life threatening disease, that is TB, tuberculosis, cancer, malaria, hepatitis, etc. So what you have to do, you have to use the internet and search about these diseases in detail, from where these kind of diseases came and what are the main symptoms of the diseases and what are the main problems which is being faced by the people who are suffering from these diseases. So you have to search it by yourself. Moving further, the next one is relating with financing healthcare facilities. As how is the financing of the healthcare facilities is going on? As we all are aware, the citizen of India are paying taxes to the government. So further, those taxes goes to the government, and the government use the money of those taxes by providing the public services like police, defense, highway, education, health facilities, judicial sectors. So all such kind of collection of taxes are further used for getting the various necessities which is very much necessary in a country, as it includes the schemes that is very much necessary is prevention of natural disaster, wars, research in medical science, nuclear science, space and military. So the government spend the money that they are getting from the taxes in such kind of things. Okay, so moving further, there are some questions that you have to give answer orally, that is just a statement of true or false. First one is TB, cancer, malaria are life threatening disease. As we had discussed down here about the life threatening disease, definitely TB, cancer and malaria are life threatening disease, so the statement is completely true. The money for the infrastructure of public health services came from the taxes, as we had discussed here. The money collected from the taxes are further used for the infrastructures of the public health services. That is completely true. The third one is India does not have adequate medical knowledge to treat medical condition of all the people. So definitely it is wrong, because the India is developing country and we have a lot more than medical knowledge to consult with these kind of a problem. So hope you are clear with the chapter till here. In the next video we are going to discuss down the further part of this chapter. So till now you have to read down the chapter till here and watch down the video carefully. So in the next video we are going to discuss down the further part of the chapter.